warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, welcome back to my video. My name is Antika Nasution. I'm college student from Mathematics Education Study Program at State University of Medan. In the sixth video, I will explain about the topic Egyptian mathematical development. Okay guys, let's check it out. Okay guys, first I will explain about number development in Egypt. The ancient Egyptians were initially familiar with a simple paper-like writing instrument called papyrus. There are two types of papyrus, namely the Hind papyrus and the Musco papyrus. They make writing in the form of pictures using a kind of pen with black or red ink. The following is a further explanation of the two papyrus. First, papyrus rehind. The picture of papyrus rehind can be seen in the picture below. So guys, the rehind papyrus is a book-like mathematical treatise practical guide contain 85 questions written in hieroglyphic letters by the author named Ahmes. Papyrus rehind is a manual for learning arithmetic and geometry. The writing on the rehind papyrus is thought to have been written around 6050 BC, but it is possible that the writing on the rehind papyrus is a copy of the older document dates from the 12th dynasty about 1849 until 1801 BC. Papyrus Musco. The picture of Papyrus Musco can be seen in the picture below. Content script story matters. One of the questions is considered special, that is provides a method solution to obtain the volume of the Sefer pyramid. The question is looking more like the following. If you say we must cut off 6 units of length, namely 4 units of length below and 2 units of length above. You may be squaring 4 equals 16, you double 4 equals 8, you square 2 equals 4, you add up 16, 8 and 4 equal with 28. You take a third of 6 equal to 2. You take double of 28 equal to 56. The result is 56. You get the third. And the second I will explain about hieroglyphic. Hieroglyphic writing, and this writing is found in the form of drawings on papyrus or struck on stone or piece of wood. Ancient Egyptian writing is thought to have developed in 3400 BC. The ancient Egyptian numeration system was additive, where the value of a number was the sum of the value of its symbol. Hieroglyphic numbering is a written version of a concrete counting system using material objects. To represent number, the sign for each decimal order is repeated as many times as necessary. Hieroglyphic writing system as follows. First, the form of an image script, and the second where each character represents a concrete object, and the third, the meaning is still very clear in most cases, and one of the tombs near the pyramids of Giza has been found of hieroglyphic kind of horseshoes or heel mark, used a collective symbol to replace 10 separate strokes. And in other words, the Egyptian number system was decimal. And the third, I will explain about the development of mathematics in Egypt. There are several developments. First, addition and subtraction. Operation, the technique used by the Egyptian for these are basically the same as those used by modern mathematicians today. The Egyptian perform addition operation by combining symbol. And next, I will explain about multiplication operation. The Egyptian method of multiplication is quite clever, but can take longer than modern methods. An example of multiplication can be seen in the following picture. When multiplying, they will start with the sum. They multiply by 29 and double for each row. Then they go back and select the number in the first column that is added to the first number. They use multiplication property, division over addition. And next I will explain about the division operation. The way they do their division is the same as with their multiplication. For problem 98 divide 7, they think of this problem as many 7 times some number equals 98. Again, the problem is worked on in the column. An example of division can be seen in the picture beside. Next, I will explain about pyramid problem. Pyramid problem, the only source of information in ancient Egyptian mathematics is the Musco mathematician papyrus and mathematics Rihan papyrus. We know mathematician Musco papyrus has been recorded since 8050 BC when Abraham versus Golenishev obtained it in 1893 and brought it to Moscow. The most interesting problem of the Musco papyrus mathematics is the problem of calculating the volume of a pyramid. Using the correct formula, the pyramid is a pyramid with the same cut at the apex. If the pyramid is a pyramid with a square base and the side of the base is and the line connecting the base to the top of the pyramid is side B, and if the height is h, the ancient Egyptians said that volume of the pyramid was h multiply a square plus ab plus b square. And next I will explain about calculation of time in the Egyptian. Around 1500 BC, the ancient Egyptian uses a base 12 number system, and they developed a system of sundial shape like the letter T that was placed on the ground and divide the time between sunrise and sunset into 12 parts. Historians argue the ancient Egyptians used a base 12 number system based on the number of lunar cycles in a year, or it could be based on the large number of human finger joints, 3 on each finger excluding the thumb, which allow them to count up to 12 using the thumb. And next, developed in geometry. At the time, measurements only used a stretch string in addition to determine the area and volume of various shapes, and shape is the result of the trial and error. They based their calculation for a fact without having to prove it deductively. The formula often only have approximation value and at the time were sufficient and accepted for practical purpose at the time, so that in ancient Egypt, geometry developed not far from a mere intuitive level, where measurements or real objects were the main target of its use. In 1650 BC, the ancient Egyptians discovered the value of P. And ancient Egyptian mathematical sources are the Musco papyrus and the Rihan papyrus. The Musco papyrus measures 8 cm high and 540 cm wide, while the Rihan papyrus measures 33 cm high and 565 cm wide. There are 26 questions of a geometry in papyrus. Most of these problems came from the measurement formula needed to calculate the area of land and the content of granaries. The area of a circle is considered to be equal to the square of 8 divide 9 times its diameter. The ancient Egyptians had discovered with the value of which is 3.1. And next, based of Pythagoras triangle. Pythagoras had known about the area of this hypotenuse since 2500 years ago. But did you know that he acquired that knowledge from the ancient Egyptian? When he was young, Pythagoras studied with Thales. Thales is one of the wisest men in Athens, and the teacher suggested the young Pythagoras go to Egypt to study mathematics. From Pythagoras' observation that the Egyptians used rule and comparison lines to calculate the height of building, he was inspired to make mathematical laws to calculate the height and hypotenuse of a right triangle. It was from this visit to Egypt that Pythagoras introduced the principle we know as the Pythagoras law. Okay guys, I think that's enough my explanation today about the topic Egyptian mathematical development. If you have any question, suggestion or criticism, you can write in the comment column. And don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get the several topics on history mathematics in the next video. Okay guys, thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.